Neil Davidson, the Canadian Press.
Thank you. My question is for Jon. Jon, at UFC 126, you were very calm and collected, given that you'd only just heard that you were going to get a title shot. I wonder, once the dust had settled, did you have a chance to reflect on the fact that you are fighting for the title? Was there any, did it kind of hit you, or have you maintained your cool, collected approach?
Yeah, I mean, it hit me, you know, at the very moment that I got the opportunity. And as far as remaining cool and collected, you know, that's the person I am, even outside of MMA. And when I'm in the octagon, I try to remain cool and collected. But I think fighting is a thinking man's sport, and anger and aggression can only cloud your mind. And I keep that in mind. And yeah, fighting is really not about anger. With me, you know, it's about thinking. So that's just the way I look at things.
So you feel, if I could follow up, you can feel obviously fate has played a role in this with an injury, but you feel this is the right time for you?
Yeah, absolutely. I think everything happens for a reason, and I have a really solid staff around me, and you know, they're making sure that I peak out perfectly. I started this camp already in phenomenal shape, already having pretty close to phenomenal timing, and now you know, it's just altering my mind and preparing for a different beast, tactical-wise, and I feel as if we've done a great job doing that.
And just finally for me, did you take any time off, or was it back in the gym on the Monday?
Yeah, I took some time off. My coach thought that I should rest my body and, more importantly, rest my mind. So I went to Miami for about 2 or 3 days. I sat on the beach and just relaxed and reflected on what was happening. And I was back training by that Thursday.
Okay, thank you.
Next to Mike Straka with Fighting Words.
Hey, question for Jon Jones. Jon, you know, you once said that it's been a big dream of yours to become the UFC champion. You're very close. You're 2 weeks out from that. What does this victory, if you do win, mean to you? And what's the pressure like leading up to this fight?
What does this mean to me to win this fight? It means everything to me. You know, I have a family, and it's financial security to me. It's a dream come true, you know. My goal, my dream when I got to the UFC was to become the champion, and now I'm one fight away from my whole life changing, and that motivates me so much to wake up early, to eat healthy, to study Shogun as if my life depends on it, and it just means the world to me. It's not a job to me. It's not a trophy to me. It's not a paycheck to me. It's literally everything. It's my being right now. And I don't know. I just really can't explain enough how much winning this fight means to me. And you know, I think that's why I'm going to win this fight. I know that's why I'm going to win this fight. Is because how badly I want it. Like I said before, I have a lot of heart, a lot of cardio, and a lot of will. And I mean, I don't care what happens in this fight. I'm going to keep coming. I'm going to keep going. And this fight will be mine. I'm excited to be pushed for the first time. If I'm pushed, who knows? And I'm embracing the whole situation. What was the other questions?
Well, let me go into another question. You once said that Jose Aldo is one of your idols because he won the championship at 23. At your age right now, how are you handling the pressure of this fight? And are you looking for a similar trajectory in a career as Jose has?
Absolutely. Jose Aldo, the reason why I respect him is because he's a 23-year-old champion. He's handling it well. And, you know, I feel pressure, but at the same time, I don't feel any pressure. You know, I feel as if I was just here 2 days ago. You know, I just got out of the octagon. I literally just fought Ryan Bader, like you know, a few weeks ago. So the whole press and the media, the cameras following me around, the octagon jitters, I don't think any of that's going to play effect with me. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to fight as if I'm going to press pause and punch and play again. You know, it's like, I was just here, so I just don't feel any stress. I just feel as if God has given me all this, and I've worked for all of this, and it's just my time to go out there and just literally take what belongs to me. I feel as if that is my belt, and I want it, and I'm going to hang on to it, and I'm going to start with Shogun.
John, you know, you've got Uriah Faber on the line, and he's a guy who has embraced the sport of MMA, but also the big. I mean, he's a guy who's really made a huge career for himself inside and outside the cage. At 23 years old, what lessons can you take from a guy like as you're moving up in this world, and how are you handling the business side of your career?
I guess the biggest thing I take from Uriah is don't say yes to every groupie, because a sexy guy like him, you know.
I think you might give me that.
No, but a guy like Uriah, he's just a great champion, you know. He's always smiling. I've never seen him do anything arrogant or turn down a fan. You know, he's just always seemed to be the same guy since I've been watching him as a kid, and now that I know him on a personal level, he just seems like he's never changed from, you know, on TV he comes across as a nice guy. He loves his mom, he loves his job, he loves what he's doing, and in person he's the same guy. He's just really passionate person, and you can tell that he loves where he's at, and he's having fun with the whole thing, and I guess that's what I'm learning from him, just have fun from the whole thing, and treat people kindly, and I don't know, be the people's champ.
Is there something bigger in MMA other than just the sport? I mean, is there a business side that you're embracing right now? Are you learning about it? How are you handling that?
Absolutely. I'm learning a lot about business, and I feel as if, you know, I haven't really gotten a chance to embrace the business aspect the way that I should because of how fast things are going and turning around and getting right back into a training camp. But yeah, I feel as if I'm already a pretty business-savvy guy, and I have a really strong management team around me to take care of that for me. And my main focus really is just Shogun.
Okay, thanks, guys.
We'll go next to Kevin Stevens with the Press and Sun Bulletin.
Question for John. A lot of factors go into it, but above all, what makes you ready for a title shot above everything else?
What makes me ready? What makes me ready? I think what's going to make me ready is the fact that I literally just fought a few weeks ago. I think what's going to make me ready is the fact that I'm obsessed with Shogun, and I've literally watched all of his fights, and I study everything between what he does on the bottom, what he does on the top, what he does, what's his favorite punches, what makes him kick, why he kicks. You know, I've figured out a lot about him, and I'm young, you know. I feel young, and I have a lot of heart, and I have a lot of hunger, and you know, I have no knee injuries. I have no injuries. I'm young. I can jump through the air. I can squat. I can do anything right now, and I'm training my butt off on top of that. And I don't know. I feel ready. I have a great coach that's giving me the confidence. I have great strategy. I have great strength. I have great endurance, and I just feel as if you know, I'm just ready to go a grueling 5 rounds, and I'm ready to be all over them in less than 5 rounds.
If I may follow up, how many ballpark figure, how many ticket requests have you gotten from back home, and is there anything you'd care to say to the people? And there are going to be a lot of them. Going to be from Bobby's place or wherever it may be.
Right. I feel good. You know, I feel good for fighting in my territory. I grew up right there in New York, New Jersey area. I feel good. I'll be breathing my oxygen. I'll be having my support, my prayer partners there for me. And as far as tickets, I think another reason why I do so well with all this pressure is because I do the right things. Like, for instance, I changed my phone number to all of my best friends, all the people that I've known my whole life. None of these people have my cell phone number, and you know, that helps me stay grounded, and that helps me stay focused on the task at hand. So as far as ticket requests, I've gotten 0 ticket requests because no one can get a hold of me outside of the UFC and my manager and my trainer partner. So my eyes are on the prize, and yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Go next to Dave Diebert with Post Media News.
Hi guys, thanks for the call. Just go
for John, you kind of addressed the ticket question there, but for Shogun, John's talked a lot about being a young guy and having all that desire to get to the top for the first time. Now you've been there, you've won a lot of fights, headlined a lot of cards. Between sort of the been there, done that aspect and some injuries that you've had, where does the desire come for you to stay at the top level and keep wanting to do this?
Maurício, o Jon Jones comentou sobre ele ser muito novo e por isso tá motivado, querendo alcançar o seu objetivo, tal. E você foi um cara que muito novo conquistou sucesso, teve aí na headline de muitos cards aí, de muitos eventos ao longo da tua carreira, já conquistou cinturões, troféus, teve contusões, voltou, passou por tudo, já teve em todas as situações. Da onde você ainda tira motivação a essa altura da tua carreira para esses desafios?
Com certeza eu já conquistei assim, os meus maiores sonhos dentro da luta, e quando eu conquistei o cinturão do GP do Pride, realmente eu passei por uma dificuldade, assim, nível de motivação, né? Só que hoje, como eu já passei por isso, hoje não é preocupação mais, porque eu encaro cada luta como uma luta da minha vida, como meu sonho, como um sonho, né? E hoje, na verdade, eu nem luto por dinheiro, porque graças a Deus, assim, financeiramente, já sou realizado. Então, eu luto pela minha família, pela minha equipe e pelos meus fãs. Então, essas três coisas que me dão mais motivação.
Yes, surely I already went through a lot and conquered my biggest dreams in the fight game. When I won the Pride Grand Prix belt some years ago, I went through some hard times to motivate myself, but that changed. I learned a lot, and right now, since I already went through that, I face every fight as a fight of my life, as my dream that I need to conquer. And obviously at this point I don't fight for money anymore, because thank God financially I'm already stable, so I fight for my family, I fight for my team and for my fans. This is my big source of motivation and where I get my fuel from.
Okay. Alright, thanks very much, you guys.
Thanks. You're welcome.
We'll go next to Franklin McNeil, ESPN.
Okay, my first question is for Shogun. Can you discuss the early portion of your career when, like Jones, you were considered the next great prospect, the future of the division?
Maurício, você pode falar um pouco sobre o começo da tua carreira, quando você estava como Jon Jones agora explodindo e considerado o grande lutador do futuro da sua categoria? Como é que era essa época para você?
Na verdade, eu era muito novo e sempre me esperei no Vanderlei muito, né? O Vanderlei sempre estava à minha frente, então sempre quis chegar onde ele estava, que era o ser campeão mundial, né? E eu batalhei muito para isso e graças a Deus, com muito esforço, consegui realizar meus objetivos. Então, com certeza é uma boa lembrança que eu tenho, porque tínhamos uma equipe muito boa, éramos todos amigos, e na verdade a gente se divertia muito, como se diverte na equipe hoje, né? Na verdade é até engraçado a nossa equipe, né? Mas foi uma coisa que com certeza faz parte da minha história, é uma coisa que eu gosto de relembrar e gosto de ficar vendo meus vídeos anteriores.
Well, actually, I was truly very young back then, and I always looked up. I had Vanderlei Silva as a teammate who was already ahead of me, so I always looked up at Vanderlei and had him as inspiration, and I wanted to reach his level, to get to his status, so I battled a lot for that, and with a lot of effort, I managed to conquer my goals. I have some very good memories from those days, because back then we had a great team with a bunch of friends, and we had a great time together, like we do nowadays with my team. It's even funny because my team is actually pretty funny, so we have a great time, and but I truly cherish those memories, and I look back at them with great fondness.